This is a production of the AJ Podcast Network.
What is going on? Welcome to
What You Talking About, LaB?
Baxx is in the house, AJ's in the house here, and
We have lovely Sharmaine.
Hello, wonderful people.
we loved you so much we invited you back in.
I know. How was y'all Labor Day? How was the Labor Day?
How was your Labor Day, guys?
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Yeah, we just canceled all the all the company. We just hung out on our own by the pool.
It's fantastic. So basically, we canceled a party and
Oh,
decided, you know what, we're going to just kind of do some deep cleaning here and relax. And
did you have a ton of
be
people
great.
coming or just like 3 people?
no, it was tons of my friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
her friends.
Yeah, them and their big drinking budget. So
They have a-
maybe next time, girls.
Ooh, make sure you invite me. Come along.
Right.
When you, well, welcome. Glad to have you back. So, happy day post Labor Day, and man, I just hung out. I just didn't do anything special. Went to the beach. That's about it.
Nice.
Just took the kids and just got to get out of the house. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. We're out here in the Baxx-A-Billion studios, and we just saw a big old bolt of lightning shoot across the sky.
Beautiful vibe back here, man. I love it.
It is. It's very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Man, when we were setting up for our podcast, those cicadas.
Yeah.
Just, oh my God, you just heard it through the microphone. It was just crazy loud. Enough is enough already. So, did you guys, I want to just jump right in. So, the guy from Delta, the guy who killed, remember Obama's, Obama bit, oh God. Okay, new show, new fresh, right? The guy who killed Osama bin Laden, remember him?
I don't remember him.
Back
you remember
in
him?
2011, the head of the 9/11, the terrorist and all that stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
Of course. Baxx, you got to know who
He was in the cave.
But no,
and they
I remember.
threw him down.
I remember Osama, but I don't remember like the guy that killed him. I thought like he got shot or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the Navy SEAL that shot him, apparently he's former U.S. Navy SEAL. His name is Robert J. O'Neill, who claims who have shot dead Osama bin Laden back in 2011 on special ops mission. That was amazing. I mean,
It was amazing.
just watching how they did it. I remember.
Hold on. So who was hung?
Saddam Hussein.
Before the show, we were talking about Saddam Hussein.
Okay, so Saddam Hussein was hung and Osama bin Laden was shot.
Osama
Right.
bin Laden
Okay.
was a guy who was hiding in a mountain with a beard.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
He was
remember
always-
that.
He always had the videos that came out on VHS.
Yeah. And I remember who he was.
Right.
I remember that, but I remember him like his little picture when he got shot. I know there was like some conspiracy, like it wasn't him or he wasn't dead or something like that. But
Yeah, they
Yeah.
thought he was dead and he was hiding and he had
yeah, I remember
14 girlfriends or something, like
Yeah.
wives
He had
or
like
whatever it
20
was.
children.
that. Wow,
Oh God.
child support.
There's
Yeah,
no
I
such
don't-
thing as child support.
Yeah, I don't think there was.
Sharia law.
So O'Neill he posted a picture of himself barefaced on a Delta Airlines flight several weeks ago. But the caption says, well, I'm not going to say it on the air, but it says, I'm not a kitty cat. You know what I mean by that, right?
Right.
Okay. And while he never directly referenced Delta Airlines with their face mask policy, the tweet went viral. So basically, Delta Airlines caught wind of it and they put him on the no-fly list because he didn't have his mask on.
Wow.
Yeah. Remember, I don't know, when I did the show by myself, I talked about they were actually going to put you on a no-fly list because if you don't wear a mask, you get on the no-fly list. No fly for you, you know?
That's crazy.
My body, my choice.
Exactly. But not according to Delta. No fly for you. But yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. Did he really,
So I have a question.
Okay.
So I'm more concerned with knowing how do we know as people? So wasn't it classified information? Do you come out and say, "Hey, it's me, it's Sharmaine"? I'm a
there you
girl
go. Didn't you say
Shut
on the last show you were, what were
the
you?
top 5 percentile in the nation.
There you go. In
Yes,
what?
Critical thinking.
Okay.
So, wait, so did you come out and say, "Hey, by the way, I'm Sharmaine. I'm the guy I'm the girl that shot Osama bin Laden." I'm not, but this, in this case, how do we know that? Like, was it
you
just?
go.
I don't know. It's just claim to fame.
Hey,
I
you
guess.
You think somebody recognized him?
He's a hero in some circles.
I don't know. But
That's so far to like to like recognize somebody from there. Like
That's That's highly classified, sensitive information.
Yeah, they kept it very quiet. They didn't say who the person was.
Yeah, he did.
He did, but I'm saying at the time they didn't say anything, and they were very. But I remember that night when Obama got on the air and says we shot and killed
Gaddafi. That's the one they ate with the dog. They sent the dogs out for the Gaddafi. Wait. So Osama bin Laden, was that Obama?
I don't know. I think it was though. Yeah, it was Obama.
Yeah, it was under the Obama presidency.
It was Obama.
Because Obama went into office 09.
So he had a Gaddafi and.
Yes.
Those folks out there love Gaddafi.
Yeah, I heard that's what I was just about to say about Gaddafi. I heard he wasn't too bad of a guy, was he? I don't know too much about him.
Selassie. He was great.
But it's people that like wear his shirts and stuff like that. I don't know if it's like wearing a Scarface shirt or something like that.
Don't get me started on the deep state conspiracy.
I just see Gaddafi shirts and stuff like that. Like he wasn't a bad guy. I don't know too much about Gaddafi.
His people loved him. So what can we say?
Right.
You know?
That makes sense.
His people loved him.
Yeah, interesting. But he's on the no-fly list. So no fly for you.
No fly for you.
Where did that come from? Anybody know? Baxx, do you know where that came from? What TV show?
No fly for you?
Yeah, well, not just the phrase, not no fly, but...
I'm lost.
All right. It came out of Seinfeld. No soup for you, the soup Nazi?
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, there you go.
Seinfeld really wasn't
Okay.
It wasn't my thing.
So do you remember the TV show Full House or
Yeah.
Fuller House? So Lori Loughlin, her husband, got 5 months in prison
For what?
because that the college admissions scandal.
I remember.
Yes.
So her husband got time too.
Yes. So actress Lori was sentenced to 2 months in the college admissions scam case. And let's see here. It says this came out of the BostonGlobe.com. Hollywood star Lori Loughlin received 2 months federal prison sentence Friday. This is probably an old story here for the college admissions cheating case, which upended the career of the reputation of the actress who rose playing Aunt Becky on the sitcom Full House or Fuller House and Fuller House. That was a good show. But anyways, she says, I have great faith in God. Oh, God. I'm not religious whatsoever, everybody, but I can't stand when people throw like the God into... Okay.
Especially when they get caught in trouble.
Yeah, I know. Well, what is God going to get you out? You know?
Where was God when you was scamming the university to get your kid in?
I love how when people like, yes, I won this Golden Globe Award, and I thank my producer, and I thank God. No, don't thank God. Thank your fans. Thank your supporters. Don't thank, I don't know.
Don't worry. Their God is Satan. It'll be fine.
So we're getting off topic here. But yeah, so she got 2 months and he got 5 months. And she's got to do some sort of community service. I read it for somewhere that she was doing community service. But
So I have a quick question. So is the kid still in school?
no, she's not in school from what I understand.
Okay.
So they bribed a totaling of $500,000 to get their 2 daughters into the University of Southern California.
$500,000.
$500,000.
How come they couldn't just get in by merit? You know what? I would feel so not smart if my parents paid $500,000 for me and my sister to go to college.
You want to earn it?
I know.
For sure.
It's a lot of money.
That makes sense.
What is the tuition of the 1 year of college at that school?
I have no idea.
But you know the saying is, money talks, BS walks.
I wonder if they credits transfer or if they
Is there a refund check coming?
right.
Yeah, where is that $500,000? Where did it actually go?
What kind of sports departments do they have?
Right.
I don't know.
Lacrosse. For sure.
Okay, so she's got. Under the terms of the deal, her and her husband, in addition to their prison terms, were ordered to perform 100 hours and 250 hours of community service. So one must have got one and the other. So, and their fines are roughly 150 and 250. So I guess one's got to pay 150 and the other one's a $250,000 fines. Now, who gets that money?
It doesn't quite match up to the $500,000 of
Right.
benefits that they.
Who does get the money though? I don't know.
The state gets the money. It's kind of like paying into bail and bail jumping. Same deal.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. But yeah, they we talked about this on the show a few weeks ago that they downgraded their house to a $9 million house in somewhere in California from their $27 million compounds because they got
Wait, babe, can we downgrade our $50 million home? to a $20 million home because I've got to pay a fine.
That's crazy, right? Just listen how it sounds, though.
Yeah, we got caught.
I know, right? So we're just gonna download. We're gonna downgrade.
Yeah.
We're gonna downgrade to
Their
20 million.
education wasn't worth it though. Their education. We can just pay $500,000 to bribe folks to get them in. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Don't worry.
Wow,
Shameful.
it really is.
So school's back in session. We're roughly about good 2.5 weeks into school.
We are.
And you brick and mortar, or you doing online? I think you said you're online, right?
A mixture of both.
Yep, mixture of both.
Oh, so you're doing a hybrid? Do they offer a hybrid, or what do you guys do?
No, they snatched that away from us at the last minute.
Did they?
Yeah.
So we've got one kid who is doing brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
She completely loves it.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. She would be the one that you would consider the most high risk. However, we watched her grades go from straight A's after COVID to D's and F's.
Yeah.
She needs to be able to socialize. She needs that.
Yeah.
She's not. It's just not her learning style. So we're dropping one kid off in the morning, and then the other kids, we're telling them, don't you dare be late to Zoom.
Right. Get on. Log in.
Log in. You're not
Log
allowed to
in.
drop out of Zoom. You used to
Yeah.
tell kids, don't be late to school. Now it's don't be late to Zoom.
And they got to
That's
dress up too. They got to be dressed for school because it's, so it's not like you're just gonna be laying in the bed. Get up, get
Oh
dressed.
yeah, exactly. There was a memo that ran out with my kids. My kids are still in elementary school, and even what they call the Smart Start
Right.
week, at least for our county that we lived in. But I honestly thought it was a joke, to be totally honest with you. Not bashing our teachers and all that stuff, because I don't think it is bashing. But Smart Start. First off, my son had to be on a Zoom call at 8 a.m. Okay, literally that was 30 minutes.
Wow.
30 minutes. And they didn't teach really anything. It was just to interact with the kids. For the first full week, there was nothing being taught.
Yeah.
I think she was like, happy birthday to this kid. What do you guys do? Or I caught wind of this. I was in the passing, and I make sure my son's computer is perfectly lined up. That's not in view of everything else, or God forbid, I'm walking around in my, boxers or something like that. And I make sure the camera's strategically placed. And the teacher was like, so who do you think is a good leader? And little Susie answers, oh, I think you're a good leader. Our teachers are good leaders. And then, or they mention the principal by name. Oh, Mrs. So-and-so is a good leader at this school. And then, then one kid says my dad and my mom is a good leader and all that stuff. My lovely son.
What do you say?
I think the janitors are good leaders.
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, thanks. I got replaced by the janitor.
He said a janitor.
The janitors.
Wow.
It's a good leader. It's COVID-19, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But what did you ask him a little bit more to elaborate on that?
No, I did not, because I had to leave the room and he was still on the call when I left to go to work that day. But yeah, I'm going to need to follow up on that.
But that's an interesting answer though. Like your son is a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
So he's taught humility, and the janitor sometimes is overlooked. But for your son to be like, I think the janitor is a good leader. Like I kind of like that.
I agree with the son.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
I
that.
totally
like
agree
that.
with the kid. The janitor is a good leader. As a matter of fact, I mopped the floors before you came to
Right.
Okay, there you go.
You keep it clean.
Disinfected.
Yeah, I like that.
It smells
yeah.
nice.
I kinda like that.
I like your
Where would we be
perspective.
without janitors?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta,
no. I'm not putting down the position. I didn't think they were like a leader as far as, leading you
In this
to.
COVID-19 world, they're essential.
They
Oh,
are.
absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no question about it.
That was wisdom coming out of your son's mouth. I like that.
Amen.
But the pause that the teacher gave, it just confused, janitor,
Yeah.
And of course she's like, yeah, that's good, thank you. Okay, Billy, what do you think? She just skimmed over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny.
I like that.
You hear that? You hear that in the background?
That's that rain.
It's raining out here. It's so peaceful when you hear raindrops.
I know, right? And then you're not getting wet, but you're just right there looking at it.
Yes, we're at the Baxx-A-Billion studios. We're in the back patio of his big old mansion he lives in.
Okay, it's called a veranda.
I call it a mansion.
You said, but what is called, baby?
A veranda. We don't have a porch, doll. We have a veranda.
A veranda? Okay.
It's really a porch, guys.
Okay.
But I'm fancy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love this place.
Yeah. We got to move those boxes over there because they might be getting wet.
Okay.
But anyway, so Zoom, on the first day of school, I don't know if you guys had any issues with it. Zoom had issues, especially in the Northeast. Yeah, so when you're logging into your little classroom, but Zoom had a major issue. This is obviously a few weeks ago. This came out of Fox 13 News in Tampa, fox13news.com. So they said the video conferencing Zoom has resolved the major causing widespread outages that plagued its platform Monday morning. So basically, the whole site was down. So you're trying to log into your school Zoom class, and they were taking attendance for that stuff. I hope they gave those kids some passes. But yes, so the service was down for roughly about an hour and a half. So more than 6,000 other complaints has been filed. I don't know where you file a complaint that Zoom is down.
You go to the app support.
There you go. This is why we have you on the show.
You file a complaint with the app developer.
Top 5 in the country.
Me, I'll be like, heck with this. Goodbye. What's on the Price is Right, But yes, according to Down Detector, the outage map showed that East Coast, Midwest, and were the problem areas of the United States. The West Coast also flared up as the morning went on. So basically the whole country.
Was it hacked?
I don't know.
It was just so many people trying to come online at once.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So we had an interesting thing happen during Zoom.
What happened?
So I don't know what exactly happened. I know the next day, the AP or assistant principal called me, and she's like, "Hey, Miss Sharmaine, can I please speak to your daughter?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What's going on? Is she in any trouble?" She's like, "No, she was a witness to something. I just need to get some details on." I'm like, "Okay, I'll see if she'll talk to you." So here I am coaching, our daughter to talk to the nice lady. Mm-hmm. And I'm like eavesdropping in because she wouldn't tell me exactly what happened.
I'm curious myself.
So basically what happened is the kids, long story short, some of these kids were using profanity and just completely out of, I don't know how they were able to pull it off. Uh-huh. But they were all types of profanity, and they had called the teacher, four-legged dogs, four-legged female dogs, and things like that. Mm-hmm. And it's so disrespectful. She said, "Well, your kid was one of the only kids that stood up and tried to put a stop to it."
Yeah, that's
nice.
who she is.
Yeah, she's a little. Definitely, I don't want to say social justice warrior.
Yeah, freedom fighter. That's
freedom fighter.
Nice.
I like that.
She's always been like that.
She's
high five to her.
Yay! But yeah, so that was really strange. I thought, how embarrassing is it to get that call that says, "Hey, hey, Sharmaine, your daughter's in Zoom and she is calling the teacher bad names."
Right.
It's a direct reflection of my parenting.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Great job.
Embarrassing.
Great job.
It is pouring really hard out, so that's why we're not having audio problems. We're not having static issues. That's just a wonderful rainstorm that we're having out here.
Sounds so peaceful.
It does, but I hope hopefully it doesn't bother our listeners. I apologize. But if this podcast takes off, as I said a million other times, we're going to have a nice big fortress of a studio with sound barriers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, KFC, have you heard the new, that finger licking good slogan that's been around for like a billion years?
Yeah, I heard that.
So KFC drops finger licking good slogan during the coronavirus pandemic, blurs out the catchphrase in their new marketing materials.
Wow.
So that licking your own fingers, you're going to get COVID-19?
I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. Like,
is that what the world's coming to? This is the news.
If you like the seasoning and the sauce on your fingers,
I'm talking 11 secret spices.
Right.
The nerve. Everything's
on hold on that slogan.
Okay.
All right, so KFC drops finger licking good during the coronavirus epidemic. They blur out the catchphrase in their new marketing material. So you've got a little bleep right over the finger licking good catchphrase.
Wow. Because
they don't want people licking their fingers. I mean, I'm not sitting here, Baxx, you're eating some chicken, I'm eating some chicken too. Hey, give me your fingers. I'm going to lick your fingers.
Right.
I mean, really?
I mean,
there shall be no finger licking.
That makes some sense because I feel like, aren't people washing their hands before they go eat?
Exactly. You better be washing your hands.
They should have just added finger licking good, but wash your hands first.
Or finger licking good, but only lick your own fingers.
Right. Something like that.
But either way, are you licking other people's fingers beforehand?
Who does that?
They were just thinking too hard on that. I guess they didn't want to be responsible for
No
anything.
liability for sure.
Like whoever was in the boardroom and they say we got to drop Finger Licking Good. It's too much corona going on. whoever that was. That guys were thinking too hard. I'm sorry.
It's thinking too hard. So it says here, for example, KFC in the UK and Ireland will reportedly be blurring out the words finger licking good on some, not all, some of its marketing materials, as opposed to the removing said marketing materials altogether. So I'm going to describe it here. So they have an actual blur. You know that little digitized blur, like you will hide like nudity and all that stuff?
Right.
So this is what I'm turning my laptop over here.
Okay, so you know what? This is disturbing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm from Kentucky.
Yes.
KFC stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Don't you dare tell me I cannot lick my fingers after a 12-piece bucket, and don't you dare blow out finger and licking.
Right.
Shameful.
But
Shameful.
doesn't it look like something profanity is on it? I mean, you would do that if you had profanity under that blur.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's the marketing strategy itself. It's good is all you see.
It's good.
I like it. I like it. I like it, actually.
So they just used it, basically.
It's good.
Okay, well, there you go.
I like it.
Maybe they weren't thinking too hard. Maybe they were thinking, well, I don't know.
I don't know, but you know what? We're talking about it, and that's probably why they did it, because we're talking about it.
Yeah.
That rain is so beautiful.
It is, but it sounds like we got static on our line.
What's those things that you guys remember? What is it called? Like a if you flipped it upside down, it was like a piece of bamboo. And I'm giving away my age here.
Okay.
But if you flipped it upside down, it sounds like a
Yes,
Amazon.
I know what you're talking about.
What is that?
I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a big piece of bamboo, and it's got like these beans in there, and
Yeah,
it's just...
You flip it upside
Yeah.
down, it sounds like an Amazon rainforest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the vibes I'm getting here, people.
Kind of cool.
What is that?
Yeah. I
Show
don't
in the
know.
rain.
Amazon rain stick. That is
It's a
what
rain
it's
stick.
called.
Yeah.
So, Baxx,
Yes, sir.
since you canceled your Labor Day party,
Yes, sir.
you should have gone to the beach.
Shut up.
You should have, because you could have tried out your, what they call a male bikini. It's called a bro-kini.
Just listening to the name, we're never trying that out. Never. That sounds like that sounds like over the top metro kind of like. It's not happening. So tell me about this bro-kini, bro.
This came out of newsforsanantonio.com. It says here, feast your eyes on the male bikini, the bro-kini.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay, wait. So I can't lick my fingers for chicken, but I have to feast my eyes on a brokini. Okay, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going to turn this monitor around for you guys to see it.
Okay.
Baxx, can you describe what you're looking at?
It looked like Tarzan or something like that.
Okay?
And then it looked like they're trying to just defeminize men, man. That's what I see when I see that. Like, they're just trying to turn men into females. Like, it looks wild.
And what do you think?
I'm seeing excellent conditioning in the thighs of all of the three individuals. I see two men and a woman, okay? And what type of stair-step squats are these folks doing? The one in the blue looks like he needs to, he's completely uncomfortable. He feels like he needs to adjust.
Yeah, they probably were
It's a slingshot.
Yeah, they probably were just...
That's what we women call a slingshot. It's kind of got, it's a
They
bit
probably
much.
were so, like, the outcasts is on the beach. Like, what are they trying to sell?
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I changed the picture. Now it's the rear end of them walking away.
So it's a grandma and her two grandchildren, one a granddaughter and grandson. That's what I see.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this one walking looks like she's wearing a banana costume.
Yeah, we not
Doesn't
jacking
It's a
that.
grandma.
Is it a grandma? Okay.
Yeah, it's a grandma.
Okay. All right, so how about this one here? Oh, come on. This is just a joke. This picture is just a joke.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, we not jacking
It
that.
looks super uncomfortable. I'm seeing discomfort from the models.
We seeing that somebody put some fabric together and they just trying too hard to try to it's some about that. Like whoever did that, they got some type of agenda. There's some type of agenda with that, bro. Like I feel like they just trying to like feminize men. Like, bro, just go with the regular trunks and the trousers and stuff like that to the beach. Don't put a bikini to anything that men got going on, bro. Like, stop it. You're doing too much.
All right, let's ask the woman on the show. What do you prefer to see when you're walking down the beach? You want to see something like this, or do you want to see a handsome-looking guy wearing board shorts up to the knees?
So let me think about that. I've never thought about that. Okay, so I'm walking down the beach.
Yep.
What would I prefer to see?
What would you prefer me in on the beach? Would you prefer me in shorts or a brokini?
Great questions. I can see you in like amazing. I mean, really big into red, black, and white. Give me a red, black, and white swim short, almost down to the knee, kind of casual, loose fitting, and then you've got the loafers that you've taken off and they're sitting to the side.
So what would you do if we was at the beach and I pulled out the brokini? Would you tell me? Would you say, "Come on, baby," or "Oh, nah, switch that up"? Well.
That's not fair. You're putting me in a bad position. A brokini, bro? Really?
Absolutely not.
Like, I can't deal. I mean, it's a bit much. I can't. It's a bit. I cannot. I can't. I want to hear from the women who think this is okay. Women.
AJ, you asking us all the questions. What about you, bro?
I want to hear from any woman that
you're not seeing my fat ass in a brokini. No.
You got AJ in a brokini, him and a wife.
I would not be wearing one, but I just want to know, if you just saw a random guy walking down the beach, do you prefer them in a brokini or do you prefer them in a board shorts? What is your preference?
My preference is totally to see a boy short.
Okay.
On a waxed on a wax kind of like, just.
So you like a wax guy, or do you like shaved legs, or are you just like hairy legs?
No, I'm wax. I'm gonna wax my husband in his sleep.
Yeah, she did that before, bro.
Wait, what? Hold on. What? What? Let's dive into that.
But it wasn't quite wax, though.
It wasn't a wax. It was just a nice little shave in the bubble bath. Just get me right,
It was not shave either. It was a nair.
Oh yeah, it was a nair.
It was a nair. So
yeah.
it's the least.
Don't tell nobody. It was a nair, bro.
It was a nair.
It was a man nair.
Masculine nair. Yeah. I just removed all of his body hair except for on his head.
Yeah.
And his face.
Does nair really work?
Yeah,
it does.
It does. Does it? What is it? Just like rips it out? I mean, what does it do?
He was itching so bad when the
itches.
hair grew back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so
You're
bad.
itching. Where were you itching?
Like
over.
on my chest, everywhere, bro.
I completely
Got an itch.
I nared his
everywhere,
entire body. I talked him into naring his whole body. He loved it though.
Manscaping, right?
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Like, she's that type of girl. She's gonna manscape you. She's definitely upper echelon. You feel me? I love that feeling. Like, look at the house, lights everywhere. Everything's beautiful when you walk in.
He likes it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like a kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Treat me like a king. I love that royalty.
Well, I have this thing about, with my Jewish roots, I have this thing about purification rituals in a sense. So if you've been in a hospital or if you've been exposed to environments that have like a lot of things that are just not good for you, poisonous and just metals and things like that, the first thing you should do is just remove all body hair. It's a detox kind of thing, and it gets rid of that environment out of your follicles.
It makes you feel better.
Definitely,
I felt way better.
We're doing our Jewish customs. We remove our hair once a year,
Okay.
minimum.
Yeah, that felt better. I like that.
Yeah, you're due for one.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. We got a jacuzzi in there. Like, I could, nice little.
Oh, you're due.
Get some
I
air.
won't wax him because I don't want to turn him off from it to where he's like, oh my God, she's hurting me,
Yeah, wax it. No, I can't
So
do the wax.
we'll nair, but I think it's great. I think everyone should nair your entire body at least once a year as a purification ritual. You'll thank me later. I promise.
I like it.
Interesting. Okay. I'm just trying to find the Kelly Clarkson. YouTube is not going up too quick enough, but I was going to play that clip. But interesting. So this happened a number of weeks ago. Howie Mandel gives a gift to Simon Cowell, and what do you think it was?
I seen some
Okay,
of this weirdness.
let's talk about what happened. So you heard about Simon Cowell. He fell off his bicycle or something like that, and he had to get like back surgery and all that.
Are we talking a motorcycle or like a 10-speed?
No, it's a 10-speed.
Oh,
Supposedly. Yep.
I don't so.
Okay, so Howie Mandel gives Simon Cowell a tricycle after his bicycle accident. You know that when you go to the old age mobile home parks, you know, the 55 and plus, they got the little big old tricycles with the 3 wheels on there.
Right.
So this is what Howie gave Simon Cowell. So it says here, 60-year-old British TV personality showed his colored, I'm sorry, I can't even read, tricycle as his fellow America's Got Talent judge surprised him with a bike. The bike came with a basket, which appears to have a balloon in it that says "Get well soon." Okay, now I finally read the whole story right. So either way, early this past month, Simon Cowell went under 6-hour surgery, which included having a metal rod placed in his back after his electric bike accident. It was an electric bicycle, okay, not a motorcycle, and his Malibu, California home where he fell off and broke his back. E.T. learned last week, when the story was written, that he's now walking as part of his therapy. Additionally, Cowell's rep also told E.T. he's doing well. So that's good. I'm glad he's doing well. So he got a new bicycle. Here's his picture. Looks like a typical, 55 plus mobile home park.
So it's called America Idol, man. Is it still going, or?
Simon Cowell's from London.
Yeah, London, England, or something like that, right?
Yeah, I know he's from London, but isn't he like the judge on American Idol?
Yeah,
And London's Got Talent.
Yeah, America's Got Talent.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He's on both of them.
Well, no, he's not on the. He's not on the singing show on Fox. What's it called? American Idol.
Yeah, he's on London's Got Talent.
Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah.
But he was. He started it. He was the judge many years ago, but I guess he passed the torch on.
Okay.
But yeah, so Simon Cowell got a little 3-wheel bicycle. That's nice of him.
That's what's up.
But
wait.
What's up?
I want to know. See, I don't trust anything anymore.
Okay.
When you're talking tricycles and you're talking celebrities, I want to know. I have to fact check everything up against Jeffrey Epstein's flight log.
Okay.
Everything is suspicious. That she gave you a child's toy? Were you on Jeffrey's flight log? Everything is suspicious. I don't know about these folks.
This road is suspicious. What's on your mind today, sweetheart? You got any interesting topics?
So I was minding my own business as I usually do, casually. And I mean, I'm being over flooded with this Chrissy Teigen thing. And this Pizzagate thing, Chrissy Teigen. So apparently and allegedly, Chrissy Teigen has deleted almost 60,000 tweets related to things that were not so PG-13 with children.
So who is Chrissy Teigen?
She is John Legend's wife. We're just ordinary people.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But so some of the tweets that she deleted were so disturbing. I mean, I don't know.
You think John Legend knew anything about that, or he's involved?
I don't know. I'm one of those people who like to get all of the facts first. But again, I did rank in the top 5 percentile of the nation for critical thinking. And if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
I don't know, man.
Some things are just strange.
That sounds a little weird, man. Like
60,000, but you should see the things that she deleted. I encourage the listeners, and I won't spew the propaganda, but I encourage the listeners to just take a look and see what was deleted in the 60,000 tweets that were deleted. I saw several for myself, and they made me uncomfortable as a parent.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't put nothing past anybody. Did you see what happened the other day? 39 children were found in Georgia.
Oh, God.
There was some more that was found yesterday, like 25. So,
sex trafficking is down 95% under this administration.
That's a good thing, right?
Absolutely.
Who could be mad at that?
I don't know. Under this administration, we've arrested Ghislaine Maxwell. Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, and several others.
Wow.
I'm excited to see what comes out. And to be completely honest, sweetie, when we're laying in bed late at night and it's quiet, not only am I praying for our children, but I'm praying for all children.
Right. Save the children.
Save the children.
That's really what it's about. And if you don't put the children first, then something not right with you.
Yeah. It's really sad. So, yeah, but she deleted 60,000 tweets because they said things of sexual. I mean, it was blatant, too. Like, you could read it and think, like, why would you post that? For instance, she said, I'm watching Toddlers and Tiara. And so anybody that says watch Toddlers and Tiaras know that it's like kids under the age of 5. She's like, I'm watching Toddlers and Tiaras, and watching a little girl do the splits, I need to be in jail. You know,
Wow.
like just over and over and over again with sexual innuendos against children. I'm disgusted, which ties into House Bill, what was that, 145 that we're researching now?
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Yeah, the one in California, right? The 10 years, 11 years younger or something like that. Like, you're not considered, like, it's not considered pedophilia or something like that.
So essentially, like a 21-year-old could date an 11-year-old?
Yeah,
Is
like,
that?
we got to look more into it. We could probably talk about it on the next show because it was a lot, you know, to get into. But yeah, it's all over the internet. It's all over the news right now. Like 145 or something like that. Like, it's a bill.
It's disgusting. It's disturbing. You know, and my secret prayer is that anyone that harms children will be exposed, period, and get the adequate amount of time needed. But folks are being so, top CEOs all over the nation are resigning. Top CEOs, I'm talking over 50 CEOs, look this up, folks, are resigning with the arrest of Ghislaine Maxwell and Harvey Weinstein and what's the other guy's name with the very small teeth? Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
Sick world.
Super sick. Save the children.
Protect your children, guys.
Yeah.
So someone mentioned Halloween earlier. My kids will not go out and ask for a piece of candy from another person. It's sad that you can't send your kids out into the world. You can't trust your neighbor with candy. You can't. I don't trust a soul with anything. To be quite honest, I'm not sending my kids out in a world full of sexual deviance. Based off of what I'm seeing, it's sexual deviance.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch the Jeffrey Epstein story on Netflix?
I did.
What was it called?
No, I didn't.
You did?
No, I did not.
Don't. If you have children under the age of like 5, don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just totally disturbing.
It was crazy.
On a different note, before we start winding down the show, the guy from Black Panther.
Man.
What was his name?
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick.
God, he died of colon cancer?
Yeah.
My sister died of stage 4 colon cancer.
Really? How old was she?
She was in her 30s.
Wow.
It's rapid.
That's crazy.
That's sad, man. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
in peace.
And he kept it very quiet about it, and nobody knew anything about it.
Wow. He was suffering in his own, like, suffering by himself.
Yeah, he was in the...
Or maybe, I'm not going to say he was suffering by himself. He wasn't suffering for us to see.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a family thing, and he kept it personal, like, as you should, I feel like, you know?
Yeah. And
Sure.
I think during the movie making of the Black Panther, I think he was already diagnosed and he was already under treatment for it. So
That's crazy for him to already be diagnosed during Black Panther because like he was like really in shape. You couldn't tell. Like, it's not crazy how people could be going through things and you would never know what they're going through.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I have Moffitt Cancer Center. Their website up here. So they said, what age should you get your first colonoscopy? And they say should start doing it around 45 years old. But in your case, your sister and this other guy, he was like our age. I don't know. You should start do it sooner.
She had a history of cancer in her family, though. Yeah, she had a history of cancer, and her colon cancer. When they found it, they thought it was IBS, irritable bowel syndrome.
Right.
Yeah. And when they found, it was so rapid, it took less than a year for her decline. So him surviving 4 years, very strong.
Wow.
It's not.
Wow, man.
That's not. That's very. That's different.
Does colon cancer happen in any other countries besides like America, or is it our diet that causes it? I just want to know, like, do they have it like in other countries? Have you
Not sure.
have we heard of colon cancer?
What's more concerning is the odds of surviving it.
Yeah.
Most people don't survive colon cancer.
Right.
Wow.
They say
Sad.
average 45 to 50 years old, you should have your first colonoscopy, unless the doctor says you should get it sooner if you have any like histories and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I never had one. I mean, I'm not to that age yet, but I mean, wouldn't hurt. I mean, God.
They say
can
diet
I give
is
a
everything.
confession?
Go
Let's have
ahead.
a confession.
Go ahead.
So when my sister, she's my sister-in-law, when she passed away with stage 4 colon cancer,
Mm-hmm.
she left behind 4 children and a husband, my
Wow.
brother. And I was so, I needed answers. So I started to research autopsies of morticians doing autopsies on people with cancer. Because I wanted to see what this thing was that was happening so fast. And when they would go in to remove the cancer, because I remember, as I told you, Baxx, that she had a closed casket, but I styled her hair for her funeral because of who she was, and we were not going to put her to rest with her hair undone. This is my sister. She cared about the way she carried herself, even if no one else saw it. So I went into the funeral home to do her hair, and the formaldehyde was I've never experienced anything like it. But anyway, the funeral home, the mortician told me, he said, we cut out all the cancer, and I'm shaking my head, agreeing as if I understood what he was saying. I went home and I watched YouTube videos of autopsies removing cancer. And what I saw was, I know, morbid. It was the cancer that they cut out was a very small black, quarter size. In most of the videos, I had to watch about 10, quarter size mucus kind of blackish plug of cells.
Wow. That's crazy. So that means that Dr. Sebi is right, because Dr. Sebi says that it is mucus. It's just
that is, if you go on YouTube and look for autopsies of, you can do, YouTube have all the autopsies, because
Wow.
I'm totally into, one day I'm going to be a mortician and we're going to own a funeral home, babe. Agree.
I mean,
I'm into it and I like it. I think it's,
That's
I
cool.
understand life, I understand death, and I want to do it.
that's cool. I support you, but that's like some Weekend at Bernie's type stuff. Like,
Just drive the hearse for me.
no, I ain't driving the hearse. I drive the limo though.
Drive
I'm
the
good.
limo. Just drive the limo.
I drive the limo.
But yeah, it was this little small thing that caused so much havoc
Damage.
to her system.
Cancer is crazy.
Yeah, and they cut it out because it continues to produce a smell. So
Wow.
for the funeral, they cut it out. And so when they say that, their body was full of cancer, that means that they had to cut it out of the lungs and out of the liver and out of the, it's very, very
Wow.
sad. Yeah.
The rest in peace of Chadwick, man.
Rest in peace, Chadwick. Rest in peace, Kim.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kim.
All right. I want to say thank you for being on our show this evening.
Definitely.
All right. Please like or subscribe our Facebook page.
What you talking about, Lil B?
Do you guys got any final words before we shut down our show?
Thanks for coming on the show, sweetheart. We appreciate you.
You are absolutely welcome, darling.
Definitely. Top 5. Yeah, top 5 in the state, in the country.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5 what?
Top 5 in the country.
For what?
For
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking,
There you
yeah.
go.
Critical thinking.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, it's okay. You know what? We was over here.
I didn't even see anything. I'm sitting here behind the control board.
Yeah.
All right, like and subscribe our Facebook page. It has all our platforms. Please like and subscribe our show and give us a review. Apple's our most favorite platform of choice. Please leave us a review and a 5-star rating. That certainly gets our podcast a little bit known out there. And have a great week.
Yes.
And we'll catch you on the other side.
Definitely.
All right, good night.
Good night.